This is your city. How much fun is it for you to see the fun people are having following you guys?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's such a special feeling to be able to play here, being that I'm from the area. I'm from the south end of the city, and having that pride and seeing all the people enjoy themselves. I know I've seen clips online from Elgin Street and the market and people going crazy on the street and then respecting the traffic and getting out of the way. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's good for Ottawa and our market, and everyone's having fun with it, and that's all you can ask for.
With the 2-1 series lead, is there a feeling that you almost have to have a killer instinct? I know it sounds obvious, but 2-2 is a lot different than 3-1.
Oh yeah, and we know what's at stake here tonight. You can only stick to your game plan and hope for the best, and try to maintain that discipline in your game and your mentality. But we're playing against a serious opponent here, and maybe they were off a little bit last game, but we know that with all that talent and all the world-class talent that they have on that team, it's something that you can't take lightly, and we have to be prepared for a serious pushback.
Has the mindset of this team throughout the playoffs, with its ups and downs, been perhaps the most consistent part of your team's game?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we've been getting too high or too low. I think after wins, you enjoy it for 10 minutes when you get undressed, and then you just kind of wipe it clean and move on to the next game. And I think a lot of that is just coming from a lot of the veteran leadership that we have in the group. I think guys that have been in the playoffs before, and we got a lot of vocal players now that speak up and make sure that everyone's pretty even-keeled throughout the whole process.
Mark, were you a Sens fan as a kid?
Yeah, you know what though? When I was real young, I was more of a Boston fan, I think, because I loved Ray Bourque.
Right.
But as I got older and got into my teens, I just grew an appreciation for the Sens, obviously, being that I got old enough that my dad started taking me to games and whatnot. So
listen to them on the radio.
Yeah, and even in junior, I was a huge Chera fan. Being from this town, it's been nice to be able to watch a lot of games.
There was a young franchise when you were young.
Yeah.
Have you seen it grow in your time? Because now you're probably on generation 2 or 3 of fans of this team. Is it even more embraced by the community?
Sure. Yeah. I think in any case, when a team kind of digs its roots deep into a city like that over the course of X amount of years, I think eventually, you've got these new generations of kids that are growing up, and they're growing up Sens fans, and that's something that is exciting to look forward to, I think, for the franchise. And I know that I'm sure when I have children here soon, it'll probably be the same case where I'll be bringing them to Sens games, and they'll hopefully be Sens fans growing up. So that's something that people have to look forward to here.
Soon?
Whenever, Wally. I don't know. I don't know.
Wanted to make sure.
No.
Wow.
Sidney Crosby, I know it's cliche to say you've done a pretty good job of shutting him down, but has there been anything specific or that you've done well against him here, the two of you of Eric?
Yeah, it takes 5 guys for sure. You need back pressure from your forwards and all that stuff too to make sure that you're not giving them too much time to make plays. But yeah, there's no key to it. You gotta work as hard as you can, because you take a shift off against a player like him, and he'll find a way to score, set someone up, and you got to respect a player like that. He's a world-class player, and he's capable of doing just about anything out there if you give him the time and space. So I think the more we have the puck on our stick and the harder we forecheck them, the better off we are against that line. But anything can happen. Tonight's a new game.